Raja sir. One is that painful death of a star, leading to a big hole and big lapse in the big hole of gap in Kannada film industry, and also this raging debate about the heart health and how much should we exercise and all at one place.
See, Ayurveda very clearly emphasizes on vyayama, that is exercises, but very clearly suggests one has to do it according to one's own capacity. It's very clearly said vyayama ardha shakti. One has to do the vyayama up to one's half of the strength. So if you are going on doing after that, definitely it is going to put a burden on your heart. So that we need to keep on. Everybody has their own stamina, their own strength. According to their strength and bodily needs, one has to do vyayama. And typically, these type of powerlifting and shaping of the bodies and do excessive gyms and all those things, they're always injurious. We need to take care of a lot of issues connected to this. But Ayurveda is very clear on this part. Very clearly, Ayurveda suggested Vyayama Ardha Shakti. One has to do Vyayama up to one's half capacity. We should not indulge more into that. So that part has to be kept in mind. If we don't do that and simply go on doing just for sake of shaping up the body and consuming a lot of stuffs, then definitely it has got its own impact on the body. And Ayurveda has very clearly considered Ati Vyayama is one of the causative factor for many disorders, not only for heart diseases. Even for Rajayakshma, it is said very clearly Ati Vyayama is also one of the leading causes. So Ati Vyayama has definitely resulted in bad effects. So we need to consider that point. Half of the one's capacity, one has to do the Vyayama.
And also there's people who go to gym, especially who are the purpose is not to lose weight, but rather than to gain muscles and to have like a big biceps, big chest, and whatnot. So they usually take a lot of these excessive protein supplements that are available in the market. So sometimes it might be like mixed up with steroids or some anabolic steroids or some muscle gaining things. So that can also that is so wrong, and that's strictly against to the Ayurveda principles.
So it's not only against the Ayurveda principle; it is even against the health principles. I mean, you should not go for that. Everybody has their own capacity of height and color and everything. It is a gene mediated. We have inherited from our genes, from our legacy, from the forefathers. And when we need to go, only thing is food additives we can give it to maintain that one. We need to expand it to a certain level where it should not breach the normalcy or the what you call as half capacity. If it once breaches the half capacity of a person, it's always injurious. And sometimes that injury may not be instantaneously seen, maybe a cumulative one. Later at some fine day, suddenly it come into totally a bursting of symptoms, and sudden there will be events, and even it goes sometimes beyond anybody's control. So we need to be very cautious on this. One has to do Vyayama very typically to up to its half capacity. Vyayama is only to build, not to build the shape of the body. It is just to maintain the health of the body, maintain the circulation. Vyayama brings the lagavata in the sharira. That has to be achieved not by doing excessive thing and putting on weights and increasing the muscle bulk. That is not an idea or a criteria of Vyayama in Ayurveda.